watching is essentially right in here. And as we continue to watch it move northward, again, it's just crawling along at 20 miles an hour, so it's not moving real fast. It's going to be right in here. In fact, that looks a little bit tighter than what it was just a few minutes ago. So let me see if I can drag this off to that side. No, not really. Okay, let me go back to a different view here. And then I'll zoom in again so that we can check that out and kind of give you an idea. Tornado warning now is just in Buchanan, but a portion there of Doniphan County. So you can see it right here. And it's not very big. It looks like that they're allowing this cell to just kind of move up in through that, that red shaded area. They haven't extended or issued any other tornado warnings. But as I was saying when we first came on the air, this is a day where you might look out, and as some of these thunderstorms go by, you might see funnels, cold air funnels spinning from the clouds. And unless they touch the ground, they're harmless. And again, this is just radar indicated at the time. So it's not it's not on the ground. There's nothing confirmed. There's no damage being confirmed. I don't know that any spotters have any eyes on it, so they might be seeing some funnels, but just enough of a circulation in there that it got the attention of the National Weather Service. So that's the tornado warning that goes until 3 o'clock this afternoon. So let me go here. Now I got a pan. Hold on a second. Got to get back to that cell for us here. Let's go back. There we go. Response to my finger, so I'm gonna do that, and we zoom back in here. Okay, let's go back in there. Okay, a little tighter, and then let's give you the time on that. So roughly right in here, moving north 20 miles an hour. It's going to take it up above the banner. So this is again going to be a ballpark. You're looking at St. Joe. It's probably a little sooner than 3:29. This is closer to 3 o'clock. So you can see right now, there's Kenmore, there's Rushville. It did move across Rushville, but I did not hear of any kind of damage or anybody seeing anything in Rushville. So it looks like we're just really tracking a cell here that has the at least radar indicated potential for some bad weather. Otherwise, you know, it continues to move northward, and it looks just like a really wide circulation. I just don't see a lot with it at this time. But let me go reset this so I can check something out here, because I got to get rid of that banner up there. And then once I clear that out of there, then we'll be able to get a little better view there. Okay, so, okay. Yeah, all right, let's switch over to the Weather Center so I have a little better control over here. Then I'll be able to point out some things back here in the monitor behind me. So, and then I can always go back over to the wall. So there's the circulation. There's the bright red area, and there's the green area. Now, so this would be 229 just south of St. Joe. So it's just crossed east of Highway 59, and it continues moving northeastward. But again, there's one lightning strike with it. So we know that that cell is weakening and will continue to weaken. Let me grab my computer over here and see if I can get some information from the National Weather Service chat and see if they've got anything. Say, Buchanan County and St. Joe sirens are sounding. The EMS is reporting a rotating wall cloud, but no funnel, and scud lifting into the wall cloud. So the spotter is on King Hill, located at South 2nd and King Hill Avenue in Buchanan County. So that would be right essentially in here looking south at the cell as it's moving northward. So there's no funnel at this point. It's just a rotating wall cloud, but they're still concerned about it potentially dropping a quick spin up of a tornado. And that's the possibility today. I mean, it's only a 2% chance, but it's still a chance. And so we wouldn't want to go off air and then have something develop as it moved, say, into St. Joe and it started to do some damage. But just a really wide circulation, except for that one little area that is just on the south side of Buchanan County at this time. So let me, oh, you know what that is? That is me. That's the part of the polygon. So it's not even really there. It's not even bright or red. I just realized when I was looking at that, I was like, why is that so bright when everything else is not? So that's why. Boy, it's just really an interesting kind of setup. Their tornado warning goes until 3 o'clock. All right, so looks like we're getting a significant weather advisory on a different part on a different cell that's just east of Kansas City right now. So that's going to be some of these other ones out here. And that's going to be, so over toward Marshall, actually it would be this one coming out of Lexington, out of Lafayette County, Sheridan, no, Northeast Pettus, Carroll, and Western Saline. So there's a whole bunch of them over here that have at least significant weather advisories on that, meaning that if I circle this or I point to this, let's do the pointer. So that cell right there that you can see with the red that's moving into southern Saline County, that's got some 40-mile-an-hour winds with it. And then you've got this other one back here that's south of the tornado-warned storm that's got some 40-mile-an-hour winds and perhaps some penny-sized or pea-sized hail with that. All right, so I'm going to go back over to the wall so I can point out a couple of things here. And I'll zoom back in on this feature that we're looking at. And let's see, let's zoom in and give you a look at that there in that area. Okay, so that's what we want to track, and we'll put a new track on that for you from here to the northeast at about 20 miles an hour. So the new timeline on this again, well, St. Joe's been about 314 and Country Club at 326 and Crosby at about 347 if it holds together. So we're down to about, what, 5 minutes on this tornado warning. And that's gonna, we'll see exactly what's happening. Again, if you just joined us, Buchanan County, sirens sounded, and EMS is reporting a rotating wall cloud with no funnel being reported, but just scud lifting into it. John, what are you saying? That the desk is saying it's expired. Okay, so the tornado warning has been allowed to expire, or they are canceling it early? I'm guessing that they're canceling it early on us. I've just not seen any information from, oh, there it was. Oh, that was for Platte County and for Donovan. Okay, so just a couple minutes ago, they did expire the tornado warning. All right, so now that we're done with that, the tornado warning again was for Donovan and Buchanan County. It has been allowed to expire. We still have significant weather advisories, so some stronger thunderstorms around the area ongoing throughout the afternoon. If we get any more tornado warnings, we will break back into programming. Otherwise, I'll show you where that cell was one more time. Up here in parts of Buchanan and Donovan County, right in here. You might also see some other funnel clouds that they'll be visible in the clouds at the base of the cloud. They're harmless as long as they stay elevated. They're cold air funnels. But when you get a tighter circulation, that's when we can run into some problems. All right, so we'll get you back to some regular programming, but make sure you stay tuned the rest of the afternoon. If there are any more updates, we will bring those to you. Otherwise, we'll get you back now to regular programming. Thanks for watching today.
7 pounds. That's a lot of weight.
Just know that you feel yourself again. It makes me so happy and proud. Visit Noom.com and change your life for good.
No, there's so much plaque.
Yes. Looks like there's no plaque. I'm definitely gonna switch to Arm & Hammer.
Crazy times we're living in right now. But one problem has grown so out of control.
Not that short.
Basically, my mom fried her hair